Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kesselrun's channel. We're sitting here once again with Mike, and today we want to run through just some talk about the industry, talk about gold as a whole, and why it could potentially be a good investment or speculation for you. First off, Mike, how is it going so far?
It's going pretty well considering the price of gold on the day we decided we were going to start talking about that topic. We're down $16 today, but
Yeah, a little bit of
that's a little bit of a hiccup, but that's the way the ball bounces in this industry.
Yeah, that's true. That's an important thing to keep in mind. Gold, like everything else, is somewhat speculative and it does go up and down. Now, a lot of people kind of bet on gold more long term, especially with COVID leading to increased inflation. A lot of these countries, Canada, US, and so on, been printing a lot of money, and a lot of people view the value of fiat currency dropping. That's one of the reasons why people turn to gold. Mike, do you have any input on that side of things? Is that something you believe in?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was a kid in the gold boom in the early '80s there when gold tested $1,000, and that was all inflation driven. I remember mortgage rates being 20% give or take, and people losing their houses. I remember having a paper route when I was a kid, and my savings account had paid 12%.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. So I mean, is that gonna happen now? I doubt it. Back then, they raised the interest rates to squash inflation. I don't think that's going to happen this time. So I think this is just we're in uncharted territory here, where they're printing money to pay bills that they can't deal with. They can't make us pay it with higher interest rates. So they're going to inflate their way out of the debt mess that they've created.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right when you say we're in uncharted territory at this point when it comes to the amount of debt had, the amount of inflation happening, and kind of from there, everyone's pretty much on the same page. Well, everybody in the gold industry is on the same page that it should eventually, the price of gold should move up based on inflation and so on. The question is really when, and of course, that's really the thing nobody can tie down exactly is when is it going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, if I knew the answer to that, I'd be a far richer man than I am now. So it's not that I'm rich, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't predict these things. So you just got to prepare as best you can. It's an insurance policy, right?
Yeah.
I have insurance on my house. I have insurance on my car because I don't know when something's going to happen. I have to be prepared, and so. You got to be prepared ahead of time.
Yeah.
I would love to just buy my insurance policy the day before something's going to happen, and then be done with it, right? But it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, unfortunately, things don't work out quite that nicely. But I'm kind of shifting gears a little bit, Mike. You have any insight into things going on in the gold industry lately?
Well, I mean, today's big news was Agnico Eagle merging with Kirkland Lake Gold. There was rumors going around that Kirkland Lake was looking to they had pretty much grown as much as they could under their own volition, and the next step was to take that leap and into a more senior producer, and so you got two choices: you merge with an equal or get taken over by a bigger guy, I guess, or try to acquire smaller fish, and they chose this route. I mean. I don't think it's over. I suspect somebody might come in and make another bid. The break fee is pretty hefty. I think it's $450 million if I'm remembering correctly. I read the news release pretty quickly, so going by memory. Yeah, I think this is a sign of things to come. You're doing this in preparation for a higher gold price.
Yeah, for sure. So you've seen a lot of M&A right now out there, and you're right. It's a trend that's probably going to keep continuing. Yeah. But Mike, thank you for coming on. Thank you for your insight into the markets as a whole. I mean, gold. A wise man once told me, with gold, well, the price is definitely going to go up, unless, of course, it goes down. So
I like that. Good.
Yep, yep, fair enough. But all right, Mike, again, thank you for your time today, and thank you everyone for
Yeah,
watching. If you have any questions or if you have any insight on where you think gold's going to go, let us know, and we'll bounce back and forth with you a little bit. But for now, stay tuned. We'll get you some more news over the wire soon. Mike, have a wonderful day.
yeah, you too. Cheers.